One more question, city-wise, right?
Go ahead.
Now, with last year, 2018, being a record year, okay, of like homicide and just bad shit. But
for sure.
specifically with the homicide scene and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
It was like a record year, biggest year since 2000 or 1991, they said. Okay, and I've asked this question to many a guest to make sometimes somewhat of a collaborative answer that I could look back video-wise and say, this is what the answer is.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So my question is, in 2019, what can Toronto as a whole do to bring down the violence and just all the crap that we had in 2018?
That's a good question.
It's a hard question. To me personally, I think it's a deep-rooted answer in that question. I don't think it's so simple, like, to get people to squash it and come together. Like, I don't think that's a realistic answer. For me, I think it's more like programming. Like, the government needs to, like, open up a budget and see the value in opening back community centers and having things for the youth to do. Like, I'm not saying this generation is lost, but like my personal opinion, you have to focus on like the 6 to 12-year-olds. Yeah. So they don't get to that point now where some of these youths are like 16, 17, they're already kind of set in their ways. Yeah. My personal belief is you need to invest actual dollars into community programming and opening centers, more like peer mentorship, more, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff is, to me, what's going to shape the youths to not turn like this generation. Because like, not saying us as OGs, but the older people kind of failed this generation right now, to be honest, man. The way these youths are moving right now, it's not saying we to give up on them, but it's really hard to change the mindset of somebody who's already involved and shit's already happened on both places. You know what I mean? It's kind of like not saying lost hope, but I think we need to like, we can't be paying attention to that too much and forgetting about these little youths who are watching them now. Like, that's who you have to focus on. The 6-year-old and the 7-year-old. Like, there's still time for them. So me, like, that's where I'll put my effort into. You know, I think that can maybe not 2019, it won't slow it down. And what's gonna slow it down in 2019? I don't think there's really too much you could do, right? I don't know. 2019 is here. We're in 2019. Shit's already happening. Do you know what I mean? So. But to stop gun violence on a whole, like I said, I think you have to focus into putting the dollars.
It'll never stop.
Yeah, like,
I'm just saying, like,
slow it down.
To reduce
slow it down,
so we're not getting like, oh my god, record year, right? Because like when people start saying that and it starts painting a narrative, it makes people afraid to mess with hip hop
in the city and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then it makes investors, the people with the money that we need to get our businesses, they're nervous because they're like, hip hop, gun violence, I'm not fucking with it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How about you, Cashmore? What do you think in 2019 we could do to reduce the gun violence and stuff like that? Because I'm taking the answers like what you said.
It's
there.
Definitely
like
not more police though. Like that's one thing I'm gonna say. It's definitely not more hours and more police. Like, that's not gonna change shit. Yeah. Niggas don't give a fuck if there's more police outside. That's not gonna change. Like, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen regardless. So I think that's like a cover up to put more money into policing. It's bullshit. That's what I'll personally say. No.
I feel true that we should have more communities where it's open for more people to come from different areas to come interact, because really and truly, like he said, it is like a deep rooted like issue, really. You know, there's nothing you can do to ever really stop these type of things, you know. But to like try to like stop what's to come, I feel like communities is a great way to like try to govern their mentality and like their way of thinking from a young age. You know what I mean?
It's hard, you know, because the way these government people think, they don't want, like, they can see a road. If they have tax dollars and they have a budget, if they put it to a road, that's a concrete thing for them, or a building. But if you tell them to put it into programming, for them it's like, but like it's not tangible. It's not a tangible thing that they can like what's the word I'm looking for? Like, not equate, but like they can see and make, you know what I mean? So it's hard to convince them to put your money into like a 7-year-old in like a peer mentorship program, because for them it's like, okay, but like I need to build this building downtown. So am I gonna take? But what's more important? You know what I'm saying? It's a selfish way of thinking, because long term it's more important to change the mindset of the youths, right? I know, like, being in those kind of programs, how much that shit actually, like, it keeps you away from the fuck shit. Like having like a ball league or a community league or baseball, whatever the fuck it is, just things for the youth them to do, you know? That's my belief, man.
I agree.
What advice would you guys have for the young kids right now that are, I would say, between the ages of like 13 to 17 right now, who are just watching this? You know what I mean? We have a young audience that watches our show. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Young entrepreneurs out there, or kids that are just thinking about being entrepreneurs. What advice do you have for them?
I would say personally, just focus on, bettering yourself, Start noticing flaws that you have about yourself and start perfecting them, from now. Because, at the end of the day, it's all about attitude, right? So if you better your attitude, then it'll minimize the certain situations you could get yourself into. You know what I mean?
100%.
So that's my take on that.
Yeah, I agree. Like, especially with the what was I gonna say? What the fuck did you say about knowing yourself? Something you said. I was really gonna say the exact same shit.
Know your flaws and stuff.
Knowing your flaws, exactly. Like, I think there's so much strength in people knowing their flaws. Like knowing what you're not good at, and like what. Like I know personally, I'm not handy. Like I know that I can admit that openly. I'm not good with directions. Like, but these are things. If you know and you're not afraid to like put down your ego and know like this is not what I'm good at, and you're willing to find someone else who is, or willing to learn or work on it. It's when people live in denial. Like so these men will be like, I know where I'm going. I don't need to ask for the directions.
No,
and you're lost.
It's all a pride thing.
You're lost in life. It's the same thing. You know what I mean?
Like you said earlier, put your pride aside.
Put your pride to the side. Pride is the biggest killer. But I would tell the young people too, like, don't be afraid to be yourself. Like just because you see things going on and people trying to act, if you know that's not you don't have to do that shit. And don't let nobody tell you that you have to do that shit, because the same people that are telling you that in 15 years we're gonna say we're fucking idiots. They're the ones that are gonna come back and say, fuck man, we should have done what you did, bro. We should have fucking finished school. We should have fucking I should have opened the business. I should have been focused. Don't be focused about looking cool now and all that fucking shit you want to fucking see in these videos. It's all bullshit. Focus on what you need to do. Stick to your goals, because everything right now that you're seeing is temporary, and in 10 to 15 years none of that fucking shit's gonna matter. So just stay focused, stay out the way, get your money, and stay safe. That's what I'll tell you young kids, man. Get
your money.
And don't let no one tell you that shit's not possible. There's no limits. Everyone has the same 24 hours. You could do any fucking thing. So and I'm not saying that to be cliche, you literally can. And I've seen it happen, So dream big and don't just dream big and then go out there and make shit happen.
Go out there and make shit happen.
Touch the road. Real shit.
Apply the dream, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
What can we expect for cash feelings in 2019? Like, what new pieces, like what's the next moves that we can expect from y'all for 2019?
I don't want to get into specific pieces that we're gonna drop. Like for now, definitely you're gonna see a lot more of this, like the Got Heart stuff. We're planning spring, summer right now. But definitely, what you can see is, what's one thing that I can say? You're gonna see more attention to detail. Like we're already kind of we're paying attention to the small things, but we're gonna try to really focus in on like small little details and small little things to take it up just a notch, right? We're always trying to improve. Right now we're in a good place, but we definitely could be better. There's always room to grow. So you're gonna see growth, hopefully. Growth, more pieces, more collaborations, linking with people like you guys to help shift the culture, the people that want to push the culture, At the end of the day, that's all we want to do. We want to push the culture. We're just happy to be a part of it, you know what I mean?
And yourself, that's it from both of y'all.
That's he said basically everything I could have said right now. So.
Facts. So fucking, I'm really looking forward to it, man. Like I said,
you, bro.
I appreciate everything though.
For sure, 100.
And no cap, like I wear the pieces just suck. You know what I'm saying? I was telling y'all off camera, like there's a lot of pieces that we get for the show, you know what I mean? Because we're on every single week. And then there's certain things that are just too much for me to be just wearing on road. Even though the pieces are always dope and appreciated, 100%. But they have like statements in front of it where it makes it hard, where like I'm standing out too much. But with y'all clothes, I can do the right amount of standing out and not be like, oh, you're wearing somebody's hip hop line or whatever. It's just like, oh, you just got some dope drip.
It's just a drip.
It's a drip.
We're focused on that too. Like we don't want it to make it look like we're one of those lines that just put a saying on our shirt like you can wear this out. It's like we want to be like street luxury, you know what I mean? Like luxury streetwear.
Yes, man. Exactly like that.
And last thing I want to say, even because I want to give you guys your flowers, like Nori says, you know what I mean?
Why you can inhale them, smoke why you can inhale them, all that shit.
You're smoking when you can inhale them, your drinks when you can drink them, all that, right?
100%. I'm all about that.
One thing I like about y'all clothing is it's warm too, dog. Like these jumpers and stuff like that. It's cold as fuck outside, and a lot of times I'll have like a different like a track on, and it's like I'm cold as fuck. I go through all my Cash Feelings, the track pants from it, or the jogging pants from it.
Fleece inside of it too. That's why.
Mad zippers in there, so my dough's not falling out. I'm not worried about that if I'm gonna walk quick. So you guys are paying attention to the details that the people want, and it's definitely something that's gonna be. I see that's gonna be on a lot of people moving on in the future. It's already on a lot of people.
Hopefully, God willing, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yo, like I said, we just. It's honestly it's selfish at the same time because we make what we want to wear.
Yeah.
At the same time, I want to wear my own shit. Like I make the shit that I want to wear on the road. So if I think I fuck with it, if niggas fuck with it, perfect. You know what I mean? I hope they do. I hope we have the same kind of mentality. But we make shit that literally like, yo, this is what I want to fucking wear. If people fuck with it, it's amazing. You know?
That's exactly it.
But that's literally how everything comes to be, man. But
that's how any production of any company should be. It should be something that you feel natural about doing and something that you enjoy. And if you enjoy it,
that's the only way it will last. But same thing with you guys, you know what I mean? Like we watch. I'm someone, like I said, I watch interviews. You know, I pay attention.
Thank you.
So what you guys are doing right now to push the culture, I think you guys came at a time where there was a void. The coverage wasn't fully there. You know, there was people opening pages like on Instagram. They were doing their thing for sure. But to have the actual video, in-depth interviews with these young kids coming up, because they never had, like, you know, Flow starting to do it now and shit, but they never had a place they could go to in the city and just go talk their shit, express what's going on with them, let people know who they are as an artist, like how you see New York has the scene. So I think you guys definitely fill the void at the right time, and you guys are doing a good job, man. So
especially here in Toronto,
applying pressure on niggas next. For sure.
Well, I appreciate that, and it's something that, you know, as we all build, the city will build. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, man.
But I appreciate y'all for coming through here, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up with us over here today.
Appreciate you having us, man, for sure.
You know, we got a lot of insightful information as far as like how to get into this business and what it takes. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, I see y'all doing a lot of big things in the future, you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully, man, God willing, man, for sure.
So Cash Feelings in the motherfucking building. 6 views.
That way.
Hey, how y'all doing? Don't forget to like and leave your comments below. And if you like videos like this, as well as others on our channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the notification bell so you'll know when we're dropping new videos daily.